Welcome to Lyrically Inclined. Welcome to Lyrically Inclined. We're so happy that you guys are here. We have a full show for you tonight. We have an awesome 2-round poetry slam and open mic. You guys ready to get started? I don't believe you. I need more energy than that. Y'all ready to get started? Most deaf. All right. So, just a little bit about a poetry slam for those of you who may have not been to a poetry slam before. A poetry slam is a competition amongst poets competing in performance poetry. We judge Olympic style, 0 to 10, giving 1 decimal point. So you can do like a 5.6, but no 6.666. We don't do none of that satanic shit up in here. Just 1 decimal point. So we have 5 judges that have been selected at random. Judges, you want to raise your hand so we know where you are? Because depending on what your scores look like, the poets may follow you home and if you give it some 3.5s and stuff. So we just needed to make sure we knew who you were. So we have a special person that just walked in the building and surprised me. Y'all give it up for Brandy. Hey, when you catch me off guard, I'm gonna catch you off guard too. What you want me to do? All right. Oh, we have another poet. Oh yeah, Rendell is in the building. Y'all give it up for the Lyrically Inclined Poetry Slam team in the house tonight. I guess I can go into that too before we really get started. We are raising money to go to Southern Fried Poetry Slam in June. Southern Fried is a 30-year, tenured festival that happens. It's actually the largest poetry slam festival in the world. And y'all give Southern Fried a round of applause. And we will be competing in Knoxville, Tennessee for the #1 spot in the country. Y'all, we're raising money, so please, we ask for donations at the door, $10 donations at the door, but if you want to donate some more, you can Cash App us, Venmo us, you can give us your pennies out your car, you can give us whatever you want. We take all forms of money, so thank you. We even take in-kind donations if you want to, anyway, because we're a 501c3 and stuff. Anyway, thank you. So moving right along, we'll go ahead and get the slam started. We'll start with a sacrificial poet. Judges, are y'all ready to get started?
Yeah.
I did already. So our sacrificial poet is going to come up and calibrate our judges so that our judges are kind of used to scoring. Y'all give it up for Anthony B. Daniels.
Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all doing all right?
Yeah.
Cool. Sacrificial poet, I guess that's my designation for Lyrically Inclined now amongst everything else, so whatever. I got this new thing I wrote that I'm working on towards a song. Ain't recorded it yet, but I like the lyrics, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it, if y'all don't mind. Stop this first. Stop it. I hear you. All right. Once was a time I thought that love could be sold or bought, and everything fell in place for me. The fashion of passion I ratchet with caution because of the notion of potions of passions that never been passed to me. Stressing with blessings because the commitment ain't there. Walking many thousand steps to nowhere. Life and relationships ain't no crystal stair. Lots of lost feeling there. Stepping past broken hearts to reach the next floor. Spinning last token points to see the next pour. Telling the stories of how I get down. Ringleading a circus but never a clown. Never the butt of the joke but laugh at lots of lines of cigarette smoke. Mirror jeans or dreams I just awoke. Rest for the really needed antidote. Right now I'm just broke. Let the feelings in. Since pandemic began I've lost some friends. Some from being sick from the sickness of men. And I'll never let money rule me. But I know it's needed to soothe the opposite of entrapments of fame. When toxic's not in the mirror, who is to blame? A terrible game, but I'm taking bets. Settle on your square like all of the rest. You won't see me there, that's your regret. My hedging of happiness keep up to protect. Cause years given never get back. No U-turns for me never retract. Need different magnets cause what I attract throws of southern poles repelling the blessings I once in the store as a fact. Window shopping again, it never fully ends. What the receipt says for paper to pen is how their credit extends. Indebtedness contends. I need a break, but that's the end.
Y'all give it up for Anthony B. Daniels. Ascension. Ivy is here. Can you give her the run-up about scoring? Judges, y'all take a second and tally up your scores. We're switching scorekeepers real quick. We had somebody volunteer, and then life happened and, stuff. So we're fixing it right now. Just bear with us, yeah? Y'all still having a good time? Y'all hearing some good poetry? That the poet might not have appreciated the enthusiasm that just came out of your mouth. Did you appreciate the poetry? That's what I'm talking about. When y'all leave here, I want y'all to have zero energy left. I don't want you going to Cafe Cottage after you leave here. I want you to go to bed and be tired because poetry took all of your energy tonight. You don't need work. All you need is poetry. Poetry can pay your bills. I'm bullshitting.
You heard Alex say 24-hour Walgreens ain't open tonight.
So where do you donate?
Huh?
Where do you donate?
Where do you donate?
Yeah.
You can donate on our GoFundMe page, which is on Facebook, or you can donate to Poetic Soul 337 on Cash App, Venmo, Poetic Soul 337 at gmail.com on PayPal. Just get with me, and we take cash and coins and all of that. All right, judges, y'all have your scores? Do we have our scorekeeper updated?
Yeah.
Awesome. So from low to high, judges, can y'all raise your scores for me, please? Okay, we have from low to high an 8.5, a 9, a 9.1, a 9.4, and a 9.5. We applaud the poet and not the score because it's about the poetry, not the points.
Right.
Until there's a $1,000 check. Give it up for Rico over there in the corner with Creole Poetry Slam coming up. The Summer Slam is coming up in July. And there's a $1,000 pot. I'm telling y'all, the points gonna matter. It may go up to 2,000, and I will be a part of that. Yep, I'm not even gonna talk shit to these poets because I already know I'm gonna win. All right, so yeah, what's the score for that poet? A 27.5. We applaud the poet and not the score. Y'all ready for the next poet? The first poet up in the first round of the Poetry Slam? Yeah. Y'all give it up for Creole Nebulous.
Got me kind of rope through these this week. Brandon, don't put this on Facebook. Cardi told y'all she wants you to touch that little dangly thing that's swinging in the back of her throat. That's 3.5 inches. Calm down. A nebula is where stars are born. I would never insult my skills by faking a gag reflex. Do you want to forget what planet you're on? Don't let your ego block your blessing. All you have to do is breathe. Close your eyes, slow down until you almost touch Earth. Breathe. Collapse into my event horizon. Breathe. Time isn't real until the universe explodes into existence. Breathe. Let go of the back of my head. Get lost in the cosmos with me. Breathe. Don't gravitate to this reality. I'll swallow your pride for you. Breathe. Remember all that cockiness you had when we started? Shake back. It's my turn.
All I heard was swallow something. Let me find out. I'll stop. I digress. All right, judges, y'all take a second and get your scores together.
You picked the perfect song to go with the song ahead, because this song's called Digital Smoke Signals. Sending digital smoke signals to your subliminal. Get it?
He can't put that on Facebook. I might put that on OnlyFans.
All right, judges, y'all ready? Got your scores ready? Hold your scores up for me. And from low to high, we have an 8, a 9, a 9.1, a 9.5, and a 10 I see. We applaud the poet and not the score. That leaves us with a 27.6. Y'all give it up for Creole Nebulous. Y'all ready for the next poet? Yes. A little bit more energy than that. Y'all ready for the next poet? Y'all give it up for Lloyd J. Martin.
Please say the day, baby. Please say the day, baby.
I don't know what they talking about. I'm confused. I'm trying to see what I'm gonna hit y'all with. Women don't get upset.
Oh, here we go. Oh, we ran already. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, boss, I was gonna do what you said.
Weird. Do you women listen to yourself sometimes? Every nigga don't come equipped with dollar signs, and I know we all need help sometimes. I say hello. You say, can you do my hair? Well, who the hell can help with mine? You just trying to milk me for what I got, then leave me when I'm left in bind. You want a gullible nigga, huh? A nigga that don't think a lot. You the type that measure your niggas by how much money your Brinksy got, but me, I ain't the one, baby. You may be 36 in age, but in your mind, you still young, baby. You stiff-necked and hard-hearted. Dang, you got me using Bible terms. Walking around like you so educated, but in your actions got a lot to learn like right now. They got a nigga that's ambitious while your mission is OnlyFans. And he's sick and tired of renting and thinking about owning land like right now. They got a nigga that's studying for a CDL and you saving for a BBL. You 36, but in 10 years, it instant matter what you see yourself. Weird. Living for the moment, I guess. YOLO. Meanwhile, you can find hurting was popular, treasure in a hobo. It's your life, all right, I get it. I was just trying to be helped along the way, but hey, only you can live it. What makes you think less of a nigga that don't possess much? He might don't have it now, but the nigga might be the next up. Damn, you just messed up.
Come on. Coming, y'all. I'm coming.
I always feel like
Okay, baby. Please say the day, baby.
True, I've always said like Oscar go with the man, but I ain't trying to work.
All right, judges, y'all take a second. Tally up your scores. Y'all give it up for Lloyd J. Martin again. Dope poet. And make sure that you are tipping your baristas. Make sure you're hitting up the baristas, getting you some wonderful black coffee, black cafe coffee. They have some, I really want one if anybody wants to donate one to me, since we talking about donations today. One of them cinnamon rolls with the coffee icing on top. And I also take a Scotch egg and 2 Scotch eggs and well, that's my homie in the corner, you know. Blessings. See how these blessings be coming? Rain down. Judges, y'all ready? Y'all got your scores ready? You hold them up for me. From low to high. That's a 1 or a 10?
It's upside down.
It's upside down, baby. I'm just checking. Okay, so from low to high, we have a 9.3, a 9.6, a 9.6, a 10 I see, and a 10 I see. We applaud the poet of not the score. And that leaves us with a, no worries, take your time. I'm not gonna start doing, the countdown.
Hurry up.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I have to think about random banter to fill in these spaces. Sometimes I don't know what to talk about, and I'm weird. It's a 29. Give it up for that poet. I'll give you some competition tonight, because I'm slamming tonight too. Goddamn. I gotta try hard. Making me try hard, son. And we actually skipped a poet, so y'all give it up for the poet that was supposed to go second. Give it up for Rendell McCubbins.
What up, New Orleans?
Was down with it.
Out of the millions of stars in our galaxy, you were the only one that shot across my mind and made me wish this black love shit was real, because I've always wanted to know how black love would feel, but in today's society, man, that shit just didn't seem real. So I guess I had to wait till God sent me the realest star so I could reach to the sky and feel what a black queen really feels like. And see, I'm still not used to this love shit. But every time I think of you, my heart races faster than Usain Bolt on steroids. I said, I'm still not used to this love shit. But the first day I met you, the Twin Towers party couldn't compare to how hard I fell for you. I said, I'm still not used to this love shit. But before I met you, I never knew what it was like to smile for no reason. And for that reason, I feel like I'm going crazy. And I didn't know I was the crazy type when it came to love. Am I crazy? Am I crazy for believing in this fairy tale feeling and thinking it could materialize inside me? Baby, how about we just live in a fairy tale where our lives are only filled with love and great sex, and every morning I can wake up next to my beautiful queen smiling. Every night I can massage your back till you can no longer form a sentence, and your moans turn to screams and your screams turn to moans, and we can live happily ever after. Do you remember Valentine's Day? When you asked me why I only gave you 11 roses and not 12. And I told you to hold those 11 roses up to the mirror, and you'll be looking at the 12 most beautiful things in the world. See, I didn't know I was the crazy type when it came to this love shit. But I had a dream last night that I married an angel. And as she walked down the aisle, I began to cry because shit, I had never seen something so beautiful in my life. And when I woke up, I swore the angel was laying right next to me, and all I could do was grab you, hold you tight, and tell you that I'm never letting you go. See, am I crazy? Am I crazy that everything that we went through always pulled me back to you? I don't even know how to say this, but I guess I'm in love with you. I think that every relationship, I see now that every relationship, I'm sorry, I fucked up here. Look, I see why every relationship I've been in never really worked out. You helped heal me when I was at my lowest, and I now see that I'm crazy when it comes to this love shit, but at least after everything I just said, I'm a little nervous. I'm sorry, y'all, but after everything I just said, at least you know that I'm crazy about you.
Y'all give it up for Rendell McCubbins. Y'all take a second and get your scores together. I have a new poem. Y'all want to hear it?
Oh, no.
It's a breakup poem.
Oh, no.
It's been a while, a long time coming to fuck nigga free. Thank you, Jesus.
Pay attention to the next episode of Classic Threads for details.
The poem, y'all ready? To cook or to clean. Reasons why a woman should learn her place. 1. Fuck you for actually thinking I'd write that poem. And I'm not done with the poem, I'm still working on it.
That's a real point, too.
Oh, I'm going in.
Oh, yeah.
Might even talk about some castration too, but I'm not gonna go there. I'm sorry, I'm mad. I have every right to be motherfucking mad. Niggas, fuck niggas. Fuck nigga free. Go Glorilla. Yes, I'm sorry. Judges, hold your scores up, please, because I digress. From low to high, we have an 8.5, a 9, a 9.5, a 9.5, and a 9.6. All right, that leaves us with a, no worries. What y'all want to talk about while we wait? It's Pie Day?
Yes, it is.
I didn't get no pie today. I want pie.
Just spreading the word and giving.
A 28.6. We applaud the poet and not the score. Y'all ready for the next poet? Y'all ready for the next poet? Y'all give it up for the Vice President of Lyrically Inclined Incorporated, Ascension the Artist.
I'm dedicating this performance to my brother who was killed last week. He got stabbed in the chest. So this goes on to him. I'm gonna wait till they sit in the bridge. It was a freezing winter night. The stench of a dirty mosquito-infested couch fills my nostrils. I lay watching raindrops dripping through the rooftop. Each drip is an imprint of perpetual sadness. I can't get that disappointed look of my sister out of my head. She is ashamed of me as I stare at that crack pipe on the cold, wet carpet. I tremble, fiending for the next hit, chasing the original feeling of that first fix. It keeps calling me, but it eludes me. As you can tell, I'm not coping well. I feel hopeless. I'm as empty as that hole in my soul. I scratch the crabs, they itch down there. Cause getting the next rock was more important than taking a bath. I'm so sorry. As I explore this self-inflicted apocalypse, my mind damaged, my clothes filthy. This is a poem of a fiend with a dream. So my words scream, nigga get clean. If I don't quit, then I die the death of an addict on the scene. I tried to kill myself once, but God spared my life. So I twist the strife into love when I write. And then my spirit on the battlefield I fight. This war is ugly, willing to go anywhere and do anything to get this straight. My best choices were right. My best friend was my mistakes. This is my journey where strangers took me in. They gave me love so I could win and gave me hope on my path for where this walk begin. Cause I'm a consequential sanctuary.
Yeah.
A living, breathing miracle. Thank you.
All right, judges, y'all take a second to get your scores together. I'll think of some more entertaining shit to tell you. I can't think of anything entertaining to say in between the sets, you know. What should we talk about? Y'all supposed to help. What should we talk about?
This is my first time.
Thank you for coming. How did you hear about us? Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. We are here every third Tuesday of the month. Actually, we're going to be here twice a month. First Tuesday and third Tuesday of the month because we're doing some fundraising. But here, we are here. And follow us, Lyrically Inclined 337. Yes. What else? I got that cinnamon roll, guys. Thank you. Judges, y'all ready? Hold your scores up for me. From low to high, we have an 8, a 9.8, a 10 I see, a 10 I see, and a 10 I see. Give it up for that poet. We drop the high and the low. That leaves us with a 29 point what? A 29.8, 2 points from perfect. We applaud that poet. Y'all ready for the next poet? I'm not ready for the next poet because the next poet is me. And I am not prepared. Let me decide what poem I'm gonna do.
Go up the dome.
Boy, ain't nobody got time to freestyle about breakfast foods and shit like that. That's the only thing I can freestyle about. You ask me to freestyle, I'm like, eggs and bacon and some chicken, please. I'm gonna come to rock. I see I can't. I just can't. All right, I'll just do this one. I just changed my mind 3 times. Hold on. We breed slave mentalities. Bound by the limits of our cultural capacity, we've been broken down into systematic subsets. A virtual conglomerate fouled by codes and sequences, we've left our natural land to burn. Replaced cowbells and roosters with tweets. We've reprogrammed our destinies. Falling from our heritage, we upload our souls into a cloud that looms over our freedom. The scent of oppression, fragrance in the air. Binary chains linked, looped around our wrists, vining through our thoughts. They highlight our imperfections so that we become familiar with being broken. Disconnected from reality. Embedded in a social hierarchical system, i.e. registry, we bow our heads and worship every approved news feed trending down our timelines. Building false identities of self. Worshipping fictions. Accepting unread terms and conditions that restrict our right to unplug ourselves. We are not victims of this system. We lack the ambition needed to deal with our own reflections. Hell, we can't even like our own Facebook status. Quoting the fatality of the minute like Bible verses. Data linked with Trojans, we encode war into ourselves. Believing all that is seen and followed by the masses. Snapping each moment, extending vines like tethered nooses. We have learned to lynch ourselves. We've committed to global suicide. Thank you. All right, judges, take a second, get your scores together. Oh, I could to talk about this. So y'all excited about Festival International? So the Friday of Festival International, we are hosting 2 events. We have a poetry slam from 2 to 5 p.m. at Bosalil Books. We will be competing against the National Poetry Slam team, Pudo from San Antonio, Texas. They're coming down to battle us out on stage. No money involved, so it's not going to be about the points. It's going to be about the poetry. So y'all should come out to that. And then from 7 to 11, we're doing a networking mixer, poetry and belly dance, where the belly dancer is going to interpretive dance to the poetry. And then it's going to be an all-white party with some food from different local businesses. Like I got the jerk shop donating some food. Some other restaurants going to donate some food. It's going to be a real nice time. So y'all make sure to mark your calendars April 28th and follow the Lyrically Inclined 337 page on Instagram so you can get your updates and whatnot. Judges, y'all got your scores together? Hold your scores up, please. From low to high, we have a 9.5. This Negro will like a 9.5. Thank you. 9.5, a 9.6, a 9.7, a 10, and a 10. And that leaves us with a... Oh, can we get the scores one more time? A 9.5, a 9.6, a 9.7, a 10, and a 10. And that leaves us with a, no worries, because calculators are the tools that we use. We don't just do math anymore, we use calculators. 29.2, we applaud the poet and not the score. Y'all ready for the next poet to come to the mic? Yeah. This is one of my favorite people, and even though she is shorter than me, it's okay. I'm sorry, I'm just being an asshole. Y'all give it up for True Justice.
I've searched for you. In the crevices of my bedsheets, I thought I saw you in a dream, so I vowed to sleep for weeks until my eyes opened wide and refused to blink, and I craved you. So I forfeited food and drink, and I debated, prayed, and meditated, and I still couldn't find you. And I don't know how it happened, babe, but suddenly my hands just started to bind you. I mean, what else do you expect a Creole woman to do? You know we do anything to get by you. Yeah. So who knew? A little voodoo might lead you on me. See, babe, honestly, we're together now. This is only a technicality. Babe, please don't be mad at me, okay? It's just that our relationship started with little Hex. Who knew a sprinkle of consciousness might make you no longer want to have random sex because, see, now you crave this soul connect. Hell, you didn't wonder why you ain't want to do it? Shit. It was my 2 sprinkles of willpower that made you call her Uber. Sorry. And see, babe, I never meant to give you those heart palpitations at work or even make you nervous. It's just that when I was brewing a brew for you, I made sure that I poured in a whole lot of purpose, and simply working that 9 to 5 just simply won't do it. And see, that day, when you randomly called your father and you told him that you forgive him for never being there for you, well, that's what a little love and time can do, and I made sure that I poured a whole lot in there for you. And I made sure that I poured in a bottle of soul and cayenne, because I wanted a man who was on fire for the truth. A man who understands that seeking God truly just means to look inside of you. A little stage for every stage and every heartbreak you had to go through. A lotus flower for a man who understands that a woman is only a self-extension of himself, so it's self-mutilation that hurts you, and that's not what you been sitting here to do. And I made sure that I poured a whole lot of black magic in the room, because how else you think you got that beautiful black melanin on you? So, babe, see? There's nothing left to mention. But if you don't start loving on me right now, well, I might turn your ass into a chicken. I'm kidding. There was never any voodoo. So come here, stop playing, and let me pour this gumbo loving on you. Because there's not enough voodoo in the world that could possibly make somebody love you. See, babe, this love spell is all you.
Y'all give it up for True. Judges, y'all take a second, get your scores together. And I'm sure that was a very good poem, but the only thing I heard was set a nigga on fire. I'm sorry, I'm fuck nigga free, and I'm feeling myself. It is what it is. I might be a woman scorned though, just leave. If a woman is scorned, leave her alone. Just leave her alone. Just let her be in her bubble by herself, storming all alone in her bubble. Don't try to poke the woman. Don't try to ask her if she's okay. Just let her be mad by herself. She gonna be all right. All right, judges, y'all ready? Hold up your scores. From low to high, we have a 9 point. I'm sorry, we have a 9. Yeah, a 9.8. A 9.9, a 10 I see, and a 10 I see. We applaud the poet and not the score. And that actually concludes our first round. After we get this final score, that'll conclude the first round. I'm ahead of myself, but it's all right. A 29.7. Good job, True. Even though I couldn't hear none of your poems. All I heard was violence. So, we're going to take a second and get our second round together to see who's going to go first. And we're going to call up some people from our open mic. So just give me a second. Let me get that together, and then I'll be right back, okay?
See a lot of
2 test. Welcome back. Welcome back. Y'all ready to get started?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. Y'all sleep.
Yeah.
I got it. So, the next person we're going to call up to our open mic is my wonderful godchild. She's an amazing person. She's a beautiful spirit. I love her. I loved her since she was a little baby. She's been so cute. I just want to squeeze her little cheeks. Anyway, y'all give it up for my godchild, Cash Savage. Cash, aka the Johnson. If y'all gotta know something about the Johnsons. Like, if you know a Johnson, then you know that the Johnsons are the shit, and that we are good at everything we do. We can cook. We don't like to clean. Anyway, I'm just getting off the mic.
Yo, what up, what up? I'm about to tell y'all a story about some real shit right quick.
Okay.
Ooh, baby girl, you so fine. I want you, but it's what you can bring to the table, what I need. I want a baddie with a fatty that no one can have, but I need a beautiful black queen that actually deserves the royalty I can give. I want to be with you because you like me for me, but you can't give me what I need. I need communication, intimacy, date nights, invitations to family functions, attention, emotion, aspiration. Your parents don't want us together because I'm a woman. They want the fantasy of you marrying a man. But what you really want and desire is me. And I can guarantee I can treat you better than any nigga on this earth. But you too closed off and can't give me what I need. But I can't blame you because I understand your trauma, which is why I stayed as long as I did. But it brought so much drama. But that's my fault because I got caught up flirting with different girls trying to find balance. But you can't give me what I need. But I want you so bad. I wanted you so bad I put my own needs to the side to make it work. Until karma caught up with my ass and I lied to your face. Whole time I knew what I did. I finally woke up and realized I can't do this to myself no more. I gotta let you go. It's not what I want, but it's what we need. I don't want to be up in your face telling lies because I know what my soul desires. I don't need karma on my ass again. Me being chosen is how I got caught up. Because you can't be genuine and move around like that. When I came clean, I had to break up with you because I love you and myself enough to not keep this going knowing it's not going to work. Love really does feel like a heart attack, man. It killed me to see you walk out so hurt because of what I did, but I learned my lesson. But it was a blessing in disguise because now my soul feels more alive knowing I'm not carrying the burden of not feeling complete. But I'm glad I learned this lesson with you. Someone I wanted, but not what I needed. Now when I finally meet who I need, I won't fuck it up because I know how to move and to stay solid no matter what. Because I know what I want, but I gotta stick to what I need.
And you see what I said about the Johnsons. We got swag. You know. Ladies love us. Men love us too, but you know what? I'm FNF. Fuck nigga free, and I don't feel like talking about niggas right now. So I apologize, men. Y'all are alright. Sometimes I'm scorned, so I can't really like appreciate y'all the way y'all want to be appreciated right now. But I'ma just let you know, look. Anyway, y'all give it up for Cash. We have one more person in the open mic. Y'all give it up for Tamara Jornet. Okay, I think she stepped into the restroom. So we'll actually start our second round. Y'all ready to start our second round? We're gonna go in reverse order. So that means True Justice is first. Y'all give it up for True Justice.
She here?
We're missing a judge. Hold on.
We'll let Tamara go. And then we'll start our second round. And that gives the judge some time to come inside. Y'all give it up for Tamara.
I was gonna sing Skyscraper by Demi Lovato. Skies are crying, I'm watching, kids and teardrops in my hands. Only silence as it's ending, like we never had a chance. Do you have to make me feel like there's nothing left of me? You can take everything I have. You can break everything I am. Like I'm made of glass. Like I'm made of paper. Go on and try to tear me down. I will be rising from the ground like a skyscraper. Like a skyscraper. As the smoke clears, I awaken and untangle you from me. Would it make you feel better to watch me while I bleed? All my windows still are broken, but I'm standing on my feet. You can take everything I have. You can break everything I am. Like I'm made of glass. Like I'm made of paper. like a skyscraper. Go run, run, run. I'm gonna stand right here, watch you disappear. Yeah. Go run, run, run. Behind the clouds up here. Behind the clouds and it's clouds up here. You can take everything I have. You can take everything I have, like I'm made of glass, like I'm made of paper. Oh, go on and try to tear me down. I will be rising from the ground like a skyscraper, like a skyscraper, like a skyscraper, like a skyscraper, like a skyscraper.
Y'all give it up. Tamara. Y'all ready to start the second round officially now?
Yes.
Having some technical difficulty. Two, test. I think that works though. Y'all give it up for True Justice.
Yes.
Alright, y'all, so before I start this piece, I want y'all to know, like, for a long time, I didn't want to do slam, right? Slam was not my thing, right? Because poetry, I take it so personal. Poetry literally saved my life, right? So in every step that I do, I'm always going to have something that's probably funny. Then I'm going to have something that has to really hit home. Because, listen, there are people out here hurting.
Yes.
Poetry is the very thing that saved my life. If poetry did not exist and God above, I would not be here today. So I know we had this slam. It's all about poets and about the score. If you touch somebody in this audience, we did our job. Right or wrong? See, I don't give a damn if I win one poetry slam, because poetry rewarded me a long time ago. Poetry was my friend, my comfort, and my caregiver when my mama didn't come home no more. See, poetry held me down for those weeks. And when I was awakened, because I was afraid to the domestic violence sounds of my father's beats, I wrote a poem about God watching over me, and it was the only way I was able to fall back to sleep without scary thoughts in my head. And when life got worse, and I realized I had no one to run to, well, I started to write a suicide note, but wrote a poem instead and figured, hell, I have to be alive long enough to recite it. See, I wrote poetry for me. I never cared if anyone liked it. So excuse me, hell, I'm still learning how to share this with you. So judges, I understand you got a job to do, but as a poet, hell, I do too. I just hope I expose my pain in these poems that I may write somebody when everything feels wrong. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm kind of like a superhero just trying to save a life with one of my poems. So tell me what you need. Because with one poem, I'll explain your mama isn't a crack queen. She's just a crack queen because life has a tendency of breaking people apart.
Yeah.
Just like when your dad does. In another poem, I explain your daddy ain't been running from you. He's been running from his damn self, and I hope that gives a little peace to your broken heart.
Right.
And in all my poetry, here comes the supernatural part. Here's the part where remind you, despite what you've been through, look at you standing tall, and a lot of people have a tendency not to understand their part. Because they know that your life has been hard. So don't think it odd that I reverence you like a god, and I know it's to your surprise. But only a God could be crucified by those that were supposed to love him, yet each day you rise.
Right.
Cultivating and creating the love that you never received, even with tears in your eyes. If somebody tell you that black magic ain't real, look in the mirror, you know they lied. Life can't hold you down no matter how hard it tried. And when the water got high, you just rose above, and life has stripped you from everything but your love.
Right.
So see, now as I stand on this stage, I want to push past both make me believe in miracles anyway. So now do you understand when I say I don't give a damn about winning one poetry slam? Because poetry rewarded me a long time ago. Thank you.
Y'all give it up for my teammate, True Justice. Justice, take a second. Still on the phone. All right, Justice, y'all got your scores together? Y'all getting good at this. And that leaves us with a, goddamn. Hold on, we're waiting on one judge. And then we'll read them from low to high. We have a 9.5, a 10 IC, a 10 IC, a 10 IC, and a 10 IC. I don't even think I need the calculator for that one. That leaves us with a perfect score of 30. Y'all ready for the next poet?
Yes, yeah.
I'm not, because that's me. And again, I am not prepared. Let me put this down. All right, let's see. I have poems in my head. Which one is gonna come out? Maybe y'all should choose. Let's see, they have time. I got an Apple Watch, y'all. Somebody is texting me. T-Mobile sold it to me. I didn't buy it. They sold it to me aggressively. So I have this Apple Watch that I paid another $20 a month for, but it's cute, right? Makes me look fashionable. But yeah, I do have some privilege. It's all right. Sometimes I feel like I should bleach my skin so that I have more privilege, but I digress. Anyway, back to the poetry. So, time is money or power of black women?
Power of black women.
All right, great. The day after Alton Sterling lost his right to breathe, black women prayed to bury aggression. So they couldn't use emotion to justify suicide. Tried to lynch her dreams, say her screams ring too loud. When father, like bloody pavement, tell her swallow anguish with opioids. Xanax, prescribe her addiction. Say her torment sound too much like begging, like benefit. Body bent backwards, tell her help smell too much like freedom, like dignity. Rather, lodge her head under vehicle. Say, rocks against naked flesh, hurt less than bullwhip. Then shotgun. That 10-minute cavity search is not rape. It's justified. It's only way to find source of black girl magic. Till media make her body viral. Right. Broadcast her pain like everyone is strong enough to take this. To adapt. Strong enough to survive, then mock her trauma when her womb aches of bullets, declaring war against water gun, against illness, against infant. Tell her no one care better for her children than system, than casket. Say her voice sound too strong, too loud, too vivid. Then the media ask her how she does it. How she continues, most unprotected species on planet, all gladiator spirit and faith, black woman tunnel beneath struggle with prayer. Right. Carry family through broken mirrors so deception don't poison the seed. How much passion do they need black women to bleed? Yeah. Come on. Yeah. She will never hide like fragile officers forced to face their reflection. Fail to protect, fail to serve like black women didn't nurse this nation strong. All red, white, blue, lashes on back, head up, because she knows freedom already belongs to her. That there is nothing they can do to break her faith. Covered in the blood, black women already know that God could get them. But how much passion do they need black women to bleed? Thank you. Yeah. Found my other coffee. Dope. Judges, y'all take a second, get your scores together. ready? We ready? We ready? All right, hold up your scores. From low to high, we have a 9, a 9.8, a 9.8, a 10, and a 10. We applaud the poet and not the score. That leaves us with a 29.6. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all ready for the next poet?
Yes.
Give it up for Ascension the artist.
I've been writing and performing poetry since 2002. I traveled the country performing poetry against some of the best spoken word poets in the world. I stood on the stage with them. And I've heard a lot of poetry about black people suffering in slavery and everything. And I heard it so much that I've avoided writing poetry about my heritage and everything. So I decided to write a poem, about my heritage, and this is what I came up with. The title of this poem is called She Tap Danced. She tap danced over broken bottle glasses, 'cause they remind her bloody toes how delicate her footsteps really are. Her father, a tsunami. Her mother, stage 4 breast cancer. She was taught the art of war without a bulletproof vest, in a place where dirty needles and ditches is her best friend. So she tap dances to escape the stress in the hood. Between winos on the corner, lusting after her ass, and the hollow tip ammunition flying over her head. So she tap dances on her way to school to her instructor, who is relentless in his teachings. He pushes her to be as great as Shirley Chisholm or Ethel Waters, Harriet Tubman, Thurgood Marshall. If she's lucky, she'll get assassinated, eliminated with the grace. Make no mistake about it. They'll destroy her like they'll destroy you. But her instructor pushes her to the brink of masterful insanity, but she keeps dancing. Her knees bleed the blood of her ancestors, but she keeps dancing. Her instructor pushes her with the passion of Maya Angelou's poetry, but she keeps dancing. She is so locked in. She could feel the vibrations of the slaves when it was beaten in her ankles. Her thighs swells in the killing fields where shells of the bullets live. Her homework is to collapse on the sidewalk. This is where inspiration meets assassination. Ida Bell Wells, the Memphis Massacre. They stole our doctors and physicians, our scientists and tacticians. 1855, Bloody Monday. 1887, the Thibodeau Massacre, where striking unarmed black sugarcane workers were executed by militia of prominent white Louisiana citizens, where she collapsed, dancing from an assassin's bullet, where her blood rests with the blood of the grace. Thank you.
judges, y'all take a second, get your scores together. Give it up for Ascension the artist. It's a tight night tonight. We got a lot of dope poets on the mic. Not tight competition. Even though it's not about the points, it's about the poetry. Y'all hearing some dope poetry tonight? Y'all give it up for my cousin Dwan leaving the building. We love you, Dwan. Yeah, she works at KATC. She was awesome. All right, judges, y'all ready? Hold your scores up for me, please. And from low to high, we have an 8.9, a 9.3, a 9.6, a 10, and a 10. We applaud the poet and not the score. And we do not follow judges home. We do not follow the judges home, poets. We do not follow them home. Maybe to their car, but not home. Just escort them to their vehicle, let them know how much you appreciated that 5.7. What is it? A 28.9 is the final score for Ascension. Y'all ready for the next poet? I say, is y'all ready for the next poet? Give it up for Lloyd J. Martin.
Please say the J, baby. Say the J.
Well, the backstory of this poem that I'm about to do. I woke up one morning and was going to pray, and the Holy Spirit said, go check on your mother, and I went in the next room, and I found my mother dead, tried to do CPR on her, but she passed away. A year and a half after that, my daddy died in the same spot that my mama died. A year and a half after that, I was in Bible study leaving. I had 5 missed calls for my nephew. I talked to him and his girlfriend for 2 hours before she killed him and then killed herself. So poetry is therapeutic for me. So this is a piece that I wrote. It's a trilogy, but this is the part 1 of the trilogy called Why. I say, why did you leave me? In a time when I needed you the most. In a time where God called me to preach and people feel the anointing when I speak, but I can't give them my all because I still don't feel you close. Let me ask you a question. Do you know that you hurt me, mama? I understand that everybody got their time and we don't know the time, but this time it ain't gonna work for me, mama. Who gonna nurture me, mama?
Come on.
Trying to wipe the tears from my eyes, but I'm still your child inside, minus the nursery, mama. It was just me and you. Before they cut the umbilical cord and you gave birth to me, mama. You told me that I was your heart. Well, tell Jesus that your heart needs surgery, mama. He told me to go back to my first works. So I guess I'm picking up this pen again. These poems is my therapy because ain't nobody hearing me. They just worry about the sin I'm in.
Come on.
I'm chosen, but I'm broken. Look what you did for me, mama. I said your name, but you didn't answer. Look how you hid from me, mama. Look how you hid from me, mama. How can I not be lost when all my life I took a loss? And people I love tend to scatter when life nailed me to a cross. I help everybody like you showed me, but they're ungrateful, mama. When I'm down, no one around, look how they hateful, mama. I'm still going to church trying to remain faithful, mama, but it's the church that judges the most, so tell me where my faith go, mama.
Right.
You brought me here just to leave me here. Look how you left me here. Can't you see me falling and you not around to catch me here? Anger and aggression balling up inside of me. At your funeral, they say, call if you need anything, but look how they lied to me. Obviously, it's just me again. And I can't go to that graveyard because that cement box I can't see you in. Why did you leave me? Huh, mama? Tell me what I'm supposed to do. I'm asking questions that you can't answer. So this time, God, I go to you.
Yeah.
Lloyd J. Martin. Judges, take a second and tally up your scores. Make sure they right. We got some dope poets spitting some hot fire, leaving their ink on stage. Y'all ready, judges? Y'all seem like y'all moving fast. All right, hold up your scores. Uh-oh, wait 1 second. Just hold them up there. Just stay like that. All right, cool. Y'all ready? We have an 8.7, a 9.5, a 9.8, a 9.8, and a 10. We applaud that poet and not the score. That leaves us with a 29.1. Y'all ready for the next poet? Oh, wait a second. Okay, so one of the judges needs to go to the restroom real quick, so let's take up like a 2-minute intermission, and then we'll be right back, okay? Y'all ready? Y'all give it up for Rendell McCullers.
Growing up, I never knew that the person looking back at me in the mirror was someone I had to fight the most. It's crazy that when you're young, you dream so big, knowing about the life that you want to live, but not quite knowing about life. And when it finally hits you harder than a shotgun in your dreams, slowly bleed out, the only thing that's left is confusion and regret. Confused about why your life turned out like this and regretting every decision that put you in this position. Now you stuck, living with depression. Like it's your new profession, waking up every day wishing for progression. I remember nights asking God, why? Why in a world full of people do I still feel this lonely? And I would cry myself to sleep, but one night I had a dream that I was a superhero. Somebody that could help anybody that needed help and had the power to inspire people to live their dreams or do whatever they wanted to do in life. I was the Flash, running through the streets in New Orleans, saving lives in the blink of an eye, too fast to get hit by a bullet and too real to fall for anything fake. I was a superhero with a body of armor, all black, and a lightning bolt directly in the middle of my chest. Yes, I was the Black Flash, accomplishing all my dreams and goals the first time around. And I was somebody that people young and old looked up to. This dream felt so real until I woke up. I woke up in a world where, one, all heroes don't wear capes. Two, the people that's supposed to protect me label me as a criminal before I even open my mouth. Three, people selling their souls, chasing clout. Four, fake people living real dreams while real people struggle day in and day out. Why? Is it that people give up on their dreams so often now that it seems like a new trend? And then they tell you that it's okay to stop dreaming. It's okay to live a regular life because dreaming don't pay bills. And now you're looking at yourself in the mirror with this difficult decision. Do you choose to settle and exist or work hard and live? Shit, the choice is yours, but all I'm gonna say is learn who you are before this world makes you into what it wants you to be.
Come on.
All right, judges, take a second. Get your scores together. I like the way Rendell walks. He has He has like a little dip to his walk, like some swagger in it. Come walk up here again and do it again. See what I'm talking about? It's like I got swag though. Your shirt say the GOAT. Like if you walk like you the GOAT. All right, judges, you ready? Hold up your scores for me. From low to high, we have a 9.4, a 9.5, a 9.7, a 10, and a 10. We applaud the poet and not the score. All right, that leaves us with a... Oh, I wish we had some money on the table, bro. I'm not going to win tonight, but still. A 29.2. A 29.2. Give it up for Rendell McCovey. Maybe we should put some money up for Battle of the Sexes. That would be nice. Maybe. Have like a pot. So, I don't know how much to put up. I don't know. It was just an idea. I just have ideas. I didn't necessarily have to follow through. So March 21st, we will be here at Black Cafe. It's a Tuesday. Doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 7. And we have the Battle of the Sexes, the guys against the girls. So how much y'all think the pot should be? How much y'all think the pot should be? 500. But I'm not trying to lose to the men though and get in niggas $500. So I'd rather it be like a $200 pot.
$200 pot.
I feel comfortable losing $200 to a man, not $500. I already lost $10,000. We're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna leave that alone.
I'll tell y'all, listen to the newest episode of Classes Threads when it comes out for details about this FFF situation she's going through. Trust me.
There are certain things that you should not do for a man as a woman. I quit. I digress. I'm not gonna go into it. Where we at? We got one more poet left? Yes. We have one more poet left. We already got that score. Let's move on to the next poet before I start ranting and raving about my FNF situation. Give it up for Creole Nebulous.
I don't know how much of a poem this is, but stop licking my arm and other sentences I never thought I'd say. Pecans and Coca-Cola from a can are the only things I can keep down right now. Why your foot all up in my ribs? I'm his mom. I can put him to sleep. I can't leave my kid home with a bowl of water and a bowl of food while I work. It's not the same as a dog. If you let me finish my coffee while it's still hot, I will let you eat king cake for breakfast. Your iPad turned into a dragon and flew away. You can't have this. It's grown-up juice. I didn't eat your brother. He just grows there. You have to wait until he can walk to start ninja training. No, I'm not white. Okay, have a seat for a second. Yes, your teacher is the boss of you. Breathe. The robot doesn't land on the comment until tomorrow. We can watch it. You're not stuck. Stop trying to escape your car seat. Don't RKO your brother. Don't lick your brother. Yeah, Mama and Abuelo are my mom and dad. I am not a gaming chair. I didn't draw on myself. It's a tattoo. Don't tell my son he can't watch one of the few positive images of a little black girl on TV. Honey, you can watch Doc McStuffins whenever you want. You are a black boy in America. You don't have the luxury of panic. No, I haven't seen your kinetic sand or slime anywhere. Back your maskless ass up off my kids. No, you can't hold him because I don't know you. They're not mixed. Both their parents are black. That includes me. If I step on one more Lego, they all going in the trash. Yeah, we can go back to Legoland this summer. Honorable again, that's what I'm talking about. You gotta use your inside voice, sweetie. You have got to speak up, buddy. I know, sweetie, I miss Abuelo too. You can't eat ramen every day. You can't eat McDonald's every day. You can't eat pizza every day. Yeah, I was born in the 1900s, but you ain't have to say it like that. I'm gonna steal your nose if that room isn't clean. Have a lit day, fam. Start your homework or I'll swear I'll dab. I am so proud of you. I love you more than the whole multiverse. Stop licking my arm.
And that concludes our second round. Judges, take a second, get your scores together. I've run out of things to talk about. I don't know what to talk about. And y'all aren't giving me
any. Folks got their AR though.
Their what?
Accelerated reader.
Their accelerated reader goes good. Nice. Oh, my boy. So, I have a pit bull, my wonderful, wonderful service dog, pit bull. I accidentally left him outside the other day, and I came home from work and running all my other errands to my neighbor blowing the horn, like, hey, Alex, is that your dog? And I'm like, hell no, my dog's in the garage. What are you talking about? And I go outside and decided my dog's just trotting down the street. Apparently, whenever I was late for work, I left his ass outside to go potty, and I just went to work and forgot to put him in the house. So I almost got charges from leaving a pit bull outside, which pit bulls are great dogs, but my dog is also, he's a service dog, but doesn't really like men very much, maybe because I'm F&F. He likes him.
That dog loves him.
Yeah, but he doesn't really like strange men, so leaving him outside is not necessarily a good idea, because he will bark at you and might bite you, because you're not me. So, all right, judges, y'all have your scores together? Hold them up for me, hold them up for me from low to high. We have an 8.8, an 8.9, a 9, a 9.5, and a 9.6. We applaud the poet and not the score. And that leaves us with a 27.4. Y'all give it up for Creole Nebulous again.